see what the fuck me and my family have been going through. We reach out to you motherfuckers over 113 times. 113 times my family has reached out for help. Didn't do shit. Every time my family reached out to you guys locally, what'd you tell my family? Oh, unless something physical happens, there's nothing that can be done. That's a fucking lie. That is a fucking lie. My family's van got torched, almost blown the fuck up yesterday. Because you guys decided to sit there and not do shit. You left my family abandoned. You abandoned my family when we needed help. You abandoned us. You didn't do your job. You sat there and mocked me, mocked my family. I can't be arrested. I am untouchable. Because if you try to touch me, guess what? That's a lawsuit on you motherfuckers. That's a massive lawsuit on you. You're fucking lazy.
I told you. What did I tell y'all? Y'all just heard what he said, right? He said that somebody tried to set his grandmother's van on fire a few days ago or whatever like that. I told you, Cyrax, your mouth gets you in trouble. Your mouth gets you in trouble. I told y'all that. I made a video a few days ago. Y'all saw the title of the video. I told y'all his mouth gets him in trouble. Had you not been running your mouth like you always do, they probably wouldn't have set the van on fire. Your mouth gets you in trouble, including your family. You don't seem to understand that, Cyrax. You not only just... See, this is what he doesn't understand. When you run your mouth, Cyrax, not only that you are hurting yourself, you are hurting Sally and Ed. You are hurting your family. You don't seem to realize that? Every time you get on the internet and you run your mouth talking shit, not only that the consequences reflects on you, it also reflects on your grandmother and Ed and them, on them. You don't give a damn about Ed and Sally and them, because if you did, you wouldn't be keep getting on the internet and keep running your mouth. You would just be smart enough to back off and say, you know what? I'm going to back off. I'm not going to say anything else to William Glory and those guys ever again. You would have enough brains to back off. But you is so obsessed with attention, Cyrax. And ask yourself this, Cyrax, was it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Because I guarantee you, Cyrax would put Sally and Ed in front of him as a shield than him taking it himself like a man. You know what I'm saying? You hide behind those guys. I guarantee you, you talking about saying that they trying to set her van on fire? What did I tell you people in my last few videos? The next thing they're going to set on fire is the place you lay your head at, Cyrax. Because I've been trying to tell you, Cyrax. They already tried to set that vehicle on fire. Next is going to be your house. Next is going to be your house. I've said it in 3 or 4 of my videos. If you keep running your mouth, you're going to trigger the wrong person, and they're going to set your house on fire, bro, and you ain't going to have nowhere to lay your head at. But he constantly keep running his mouth. For what? And then you sitting there talking junk about the police. You know what, Cyrax? It's funny that you bring up the police. You made videos saying F the Ohio police and saying that they don't do their job. Let me ask you a question, Cyrax. As many times the police been to your house, why haven't you said that to their face? All that shit that you be saying about the police when you be on the internet, why you don't directly say that to their face? Why you don't keep that same energy? Like right now, he talking shit to the police. But when they come to his house, he don't have that same energy. Oh man, we really scared of these guys. We just don't know what to do. No, Cyraxx, keep that same energy, bro. Because as many times the police been there, Cyraxx, I have not seen not one video of you flipping on the police the same way like you do when you be on the internet. Not one video. All them police videos about you on YouTube when those cops come to your house, I ain't never seen you go at the police and saying that y'all don't never do y'all effing job, y'all are lazy. You don't never say it to their face, Cyraxx, when they come to your house. As many times they've been to your house, you don't never say it to their face. But you'll definitely say it when you're on the internet. You'll definitely say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you a straight up coward, bro. Just like EDP. EDP 445 the same way. He won't never say it to the people's face in real life. But when they get home and get on the internet, they want to talk all that junk. They want to get in character. Use a YouTube character, Cyraxx. Use a clown. Use a joke. Use a YouTube character. There is nothing real about you, Cyraxx. You is a YouTube character. Because the same way you talking about saying F the Ohio police, why don't you say that to their face when they come to your house? I tell you what, anybody out there hears me, somebody send the police to Cyraxx houses again, and let's see if Cyraxx have that same energy. So Cyraxx, if you're watching this video, this is my opinion 333 talking to you. The next time the police come to your house, keep that same energy like you do on the internet talking trash about the Ohio police. I want you to keep that same energy. I want you to keep that same energy. When they come knocking on your door again, with whatever incident that goes down at your place, I want you to keep that same energy the same way you do on the internet. Like, the dude's a coward. Because I guarantee you, Cyraxx, when they put their handcuffs on you, you're going to be crying, Mama, I'm scared. Like you did 2 or 3 years ago, crying. The police sat there and handcuffed you, and you sitting there crying. Like, get out of here, man. You a YouTube character, bro. That's what you are. You a bomb, bro. You's a YouTube bomb. You're too lazy to go out and be your own man. You're too lazy to go out and go to work. I mean, Cyraxx, you can get it put in that. I mean, you don't bother to put in an application at McDonald's or Burger King. I mean, you don't try to do nothing, man. You's a bomb. That's all you are. You's an internet bomb. That's what you are. You're too lazy to go out to work. You always got excuses for everything. And you say your birthday is coming up next week, so you're going to be 35 this year, Cyraxx? You're going to be 35 years old, bro. You're not getting any younger, Cyraxx. You're not getting any younger there, Mr. Goblin. You got no work experience. You got nothing, man. You're a loser. Why? I don't know, people. He's pitiful. He's pitiful. Always got excuses. If you was your own man, Cyraxx, you would get your own place. If you was your own man, you talking about you want your life back, then move out, Cyraxx. Move out. Open up a savings account or a checking account or whatever, Cyraxx. I'm trying to work, dude, but this internet in my life, you ain't making nothing. Marty exposed that way before you was getting ambushed by these trolls. You was not making nothing then, and you still ain't making nothing now. And Marty pretty much exposed that. He showed the proof that you wasn't really making nothing. Way before you was getting into it with Marty and William Gloria. You wasn't making nothing then. Jesus Christ, man. And Cyraxx talking about saying he needs help. Ain't nobody helping you, Cyraxx. They just talk a good game. They talk a good game and saying that they're going to help you. But they ain't going to help you. You see that? You was on your own, Cyraxx. Nobody wants to sit there and help out somebody like you, especially when you're not trying to help yourself. You're not trying to help yourself. All you do is get on the internet like a little 12-year-old child. I was made like that. You gotta do me. Come on, 35-year-old man. You pitiful, man. You pitiful. You don't want to do nothing. Pitiful, man. I've been saying this for the 20th or 30th time already. Sally and them, y'all just better off just moving out of that place. I keep saying y'all might as well move. Y'all might as well move out that place and move somewhere far, far, far away where the trolls and them don't know where y'all stay at. Y'all better off just moving into the country somewhere. But Cyrax have to stay off the internet, but he's not gonna stay off the internet. He's gonna continue to be hard-headed and try to run his mouth, and the trolls is gonna find him. And that's when Sally need to put him out. Because if Sally and them do decide to move out and move somewhere pretty far from that area, they're gonna have to. Cyrax would have to lay very low off the internet. But if I was Sally, I would definitely tell Cyrax, if we move to a new house or whatever, far, far away from the last house, Cyrax, if you get on the internet and these trolls find us again, you're gone. You're gone. Not gonna deal with it again. So yes, Cyrax, all this time you've been running your mouth, you basically hurted yourself and you hurted your grandmother, man. And you, like I said again, you should be ashamed of yourself, man. You a poor excuse for a grandson, sitting there dragging your own grandmother in this. Got her involved in your mess. She don't even be getting on the internet. Pathetic, Cyrax. Pathetic. You're a loser. You're going to always be a loser, man. Anyway, enough about this goblin. Peace.